Item 3.4, update on the Cleveland Street widening project, railroad tracks to Willow. This is exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't spill the beans yet.
Huh?
Don't spill the beans yet, Mr.
Oh,
Mayor.
I'm not,
right.
I'm just
This
excited.
board just got a lid on it, so it'll be okay.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners, for having me again today. I feel like this is probably at least the 12th time I've presented this topic to y'all today, but I've got good news and I've got exciting news for the project. So just a quick overview of where we're at currently with the project. Of course, this is a widening project, so it included water lines, right-of-way acquisition, and some large drainage projects. Water line's complete, right-of-way acquisition is complete, and kind of the regional area kind of detention things that were required for the project, those are all complete. So basically that leaves us with just the roadway widening project, the trails and sidewalks portion of the project, and then the railroad crossing portion of the project. A few notes that I always want to throw out there on this project is this project will not impact Willow in any manner. The work is happening before the intersection of Willow. Overall timeline of the project started in January of 2018. I think I was here for about 3 months when we started this project. So moved a long ways since then. So January 2018, it was the project began. May of 2018, 60% were completed. You jump down to May of 2023. That's when everything was right away, utilities were out of the way, and that's when we sat down with ODOT and they came together with the agreement. I guess we say they gave us an agreement that you all reviewed and signed. September of 2023, the completed plans were approved by ODOT, and it was set out to a release for bids in October of 2023. November of 2023, we received the bids. December, we rejected those bids. We as a city did. And then May of 2024, we got together and updated the plans to make adjustments to the plans, and then the plans were re-released in June of 2024. I'm not going to read through all these numbers, but you can see it's an expensive project. So moving forward down to where we're at today, the potential ODOT agreement that we have with them is a grand total of $7.2 million. The ODOT portion is $1 million, and then the city's portion that we've already set forth in the agreement was $4.7 million, leaving a difference about 1.5. So June 20th, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood, Gerald composed a letter that we sent to Director Gantz at ODOT requesting additional funds, and we found out Friday that Director Gantz has approved us for additional funding, and it's being moved to the engineer's office to get those funds available and get the agreement updated so that they will cover their portion, and we are set and ready to go for the project to begin.
Very good. Yeah.
Thought that was exciting news to share with y'all. So if there's any questions on the project or anything, fire away. Nothing's really changed on the project.
So help me with the numbers now. Our portion is still going to be $4 million, $4.7 million.
Yes, sir.
And ODOT will cover the rest.
Yes. So ODOT will cover the $1 million that they've agreed to in the original agreement, and then they're going to redo the agreement. They're going to do a new agreement, so it'll be the 1.5 plus 1 plus the 1, so 2.5 million. One thing I thought I'd throw out there too is so the bids that we received, was 6.8, and the reason for the total of it being 7.2 is there's a 6% administration inspection fee that ODOT tags on there that is included in that contract. So.
Well, this is very exciting news. We have been working on this project for quite a while, and so I appreciate you're very kind
You wrote the letter. I ended up signing the letter. But I do appreciate your efforts as we recognize, you'll remember we came to you at least twice on funding for this. Originally $3 million, and then I think there was at least one additional ask. And when it came back, I want to say a third time, but I guess it was the first time that it was bid. I think Morali and I realized this is, we need some help. So that really, so I'm grateful that ODOT gave us more money, which helps pay their fee too. And it's outstanding. We do say, I think this will be the most expensive road in Enid by foot or inch or however you want to measure it. There are some complications because there's drainage there and all, but we're very satisfied that for the amount of money that we've already put up, this 4.7 is already in ODOT's hands. It's in their bank account somewhere earning interest for them. So we're very happy that the rest of it's they're going to fund now. So when did you say the project will start, or when the pre-bid conference will be? Or
We haven't got those final dates yet,
Okay.
as when that stuff will be, but I'm sure as soon as those happen, I'm going to be hooping and hollering. I need start dates. I need to tell my residents of when that's going to start and keep people ready for it, because it is going to be a large project. It's going to impact a lot of people, but on the flip side of that, when it's done, it's going to impact the area a tremendous amount. So.
yeah, and it's a continuation of the widening. And I don't recall exactly when we started the widening. It was probably back in around 2010 or something like that. We redid the intersection at Chestnut and Cleveland, did 2 phases to get up to the railroad. I guess first phase was the intersection, second phase was to the railroad tracks. After this phase, we'll have at least one phase left to go from, is it Maple, around wherever the road narrows from Chestnut to the south all the way down to about Maple, where it's already 4-laned again.
Yep. That's right.
So very excited about this project. It's been a long time coming. It's a great project. We couldn't have done it without coming up with an extra $1.5 million. So gosh, now that we know ODOT has a lot of money in their pocket, we're probably going to start asking them for more help.
Gerald, I have a question. Was that in this year's budget? Is that where that money came from?
The money was in previous budgets, and I want to say, I don't recall what budgets they were in. Do you, Aaron?
I think the 3 million was 2 years ago, and then we did an appropriation during last year for the 1.7 to add to it.
Okay.
And what happens is they send us, they may have sent us an agreement and a bill, and then we pay the invoice, which is how the money gets transferred after it's budgeted, which is why there's 4.7 total on tap.
All right.
More questions? Well, this is good news. Thank you.